Okay, so I'm recording, Royal, and I don't have none of my stuff on none of my pillows is right. Who was here? I would like to have my background set up. Hey, Gabe. Hey, Dr. D. Listen, if y'all don't know in real life, I love, love, love Snapchat filters. So from now on, yes, please. Just two right here. I did. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's my real life. Hey, Zen. Come through with the head wrap, girl. Hey, Tequila. It ain't. Just give me the green one. So my son thinks it's crazy that I put him on blast because he was on my couch. And y'all know I like my pillows to be right. So he think that's crazy. Listen, put my shit back like it was. Listen, y'all know I love Snapchat. So I think from now on, all my thumbnails are Snapchat filters. Because y'all ain't following me on Snapchat at I am Talisa Rae for when I post all these good filters that they be having. Anyway, how's y'all Sunday going? Y'all Sunday all right? Can y'all see me okay? That background noise, y'all know it's the air. Okay, y'all know what it is. Because it's warm here in California. Not as warm as it's been lately, but it's still hot. You know, once the heat gets trapped into your home, it's just what it is. Hey, T Barber. So as you guys come in, do not forget to hit that thumbs up button, that like button, so that YouTube knows that you guys are watching and they can go ahead and recommend my videos to other people. But what we talking about today, y'all, is phone swap. Phone swap on Fox. If you were not aware of it, and I got two different earrings on, can y'all tell? If you weren't aware, I went on a dating show called Phone Swap. My episode aired on Friday, August 10th on Fox Network. If you're trying to Google it and all that, it's not Googleable. That's not even a word, but you can't search it yet on Google. You can't search it yet on Google. They do have a YouTube page. Phone Swap has a YouTube page, but it's all the Snapchat stories. So I tried to find it, but it didn't come on here in Canada. I'm sure eventually they'll start uploading them though. Like, I was thinking that maybe the Fox Network website would have like old episodes that you guys can go back and look at, but no, I couldn't find it. I haven't gone back to try again. And also, because it was a Snapchat show, and it still is. It comes on Tuesday. Every Tuesday, it's a Snapchat show, so you would be able to see it on the Snapchat show. So who knows? Maybe they'll be airing episodes like that, because right now, Phone Swap is only in major markets, major U.S. markets, I guess, since we see Dr. D said that she wasn't able to find it. So let me just give you guys, hey Kool-Aid, let me just tell you guys what Phone Swap is about. Okay, if you watched it, you saw that it is a blind dating show, right? Where two strangers, you literally think that you're on a date. You think that you're there to meet somebody. It's a set. You think that you're there and you're going to get to know somebody, and then boom, they come in and they tell you, okay, I know you didn't think that we were just going to watch you guys have a date. As a matter of fact, we did. We're actually going to have you meet each other quickly or learn more about each other quickly, and you guys are going to swap phones. Okay, so that is real. Nobody fucking knows, unless you know already, somebody has tipped you off, that you are going to swap phones with this person that you have no clue about. Okay, back up. In case you want to know how I got on the show, let me just tell you guys a little background about what happened. I'm always talking about, I'm going to go on one of these dating shows. I'm going to go on one of these dating shows. And I'm always kind of around with my sister by love, Ajua, or Flawless, as you guys know her. So she sent me this email to my I am Talisa Rae account and was like, you should try this. So what they ask you is your age, where you live, what you do for a living, if you're single, and if whether or not you have ever looked through a spouse's phone or social media or any of that. So I answered those 5 questions because you guys know how honest I am and transparent I am. Shit, I told them I was 41. The cutoff age was 40. I told them that what I did, I was a project analyst. Oh. Hey you. I'm live right now. Are you? No, it's not your fault. I mean, it's not your fault. But I'm live, and can I call you back? Okay. Bye. I mean, you can watch too. You can go live. You can go to my channel if you want. Bye. So let me see. What'd you say? Oh Lord, don't let somebody get in my phone. They ain't ready. That's what I figured. So okay, so she gives me those options. I send them back. Then they send you a different set of questions, another 5 questions, and the 5 questions are similar. Have you ever been through anybody's phone? What is your dating life like? Girl, no, that wasn't no damn Spencer. Listen, get Spencer out of here. We gonna talk. Ooh, tequila. So then they ask you to do a 2-minute video asking a different set of 5 questions. Now, after that, they send you an email and they're like, okay, the casting directors love you. They want to do a one-on-one interview with you via Skype. And so they ask you questions and you answer them live with the person on Skype that's being recorded. I got all shut up, Dr. D. Hey, cousin. Hi, cousin. So hey, Kenny. So they ask you all these questions and you while you're live, and then they say, okay, well, we'll let you know. Well, when we got off, the casting director, black woman in Atlanta, she was like, we're gonna find you love. So that meant to me that she knew that they would pick me up. I didn't know what the show was called. First off, the show was called The Swipe is Right, is what they tell you. They didn't tell you what it was. A new dating show called The Swipe is Right. And I was excited. They sent me back a day to choose a day. I said, any day is fine as long as you give me a day's notice. So we go, they tell you bring 3 outfits, and for them to choose what would look best on camera. So next time I know that bring 3, 2 things I don't like and 1 thing I really like, because I didn't want to wear that dress, honey. I had this yellow romper that I wanted to wear, but they liked the way that the multicolored bodycon dress looked on camera. And then I had this little short chambray or jean outfit. So let me tell you something. So we get there and we recorded for 4 hours. When they tell you, you go in and they ask you some questions, and one of the questions that they ask are, give us 3 things about yourself. Tell us 3 things about yourself. Give us 3 adjectives about yourself. Same 3 adjectives that I had given before, which were, I want to say, I can't remember. Everything looks good on you. Ain't you sweet? You already got brownie points. So listen, so I said I was transparent, I was resilient, and I was outgoing, I want to say. I'm not sure if that's what I used, but they were transparent, and resiliency was one of them. And so when I said transparent, the talent producer was excited because he was like, oh, you're transparent. So anyway, now let's get to the dating show. So for 4 hours they filmed us. And as you can see, if you watch the episode on Friday, out of 4 hours, they took 10 minutes of clips and stuck them together how they wanted. So some of the shit that I said, everything I said was put in context. They didn't mince my words. They didn't change them up. It was exactly what I said. But there were some other things that were said that they did not capture that would have probably helped explain a lot of the stuff that was happening. If you're just joining us, don't forget to click that thumbs up button to say that you like the video so that YouTube can do what? Recommend my videos to other people. Okay, so let's talk about the show. Y'all saw the show. Y'all saw my 10-minute segment. I was going to do a reaction video. I did actually record a reaction video, but I feel like after I finished that there was some stuff that I missed, and I had already took my clothes off and went to bed, so I was like, I'm not finna do it. We just going to talk about it on Sunday. And so, Spencer Tequila, I see you talked about, oh, Spencer. Spencer, first off, y'all, when we finished, I didn't share this with you guys before, but when we finished and we left the set, and I was getting paid, because I did get paid for the show, 4 hours, I got paid. It was more than most people get paid for 4 hours, for a whole day. Some people probably don't get paid what I got paid in 2 days. Nonetheless, and it was, you know, it's not tax-free because they're going to send me a 1099 later, so I'm going to have to report the shit. But, when we left, he was like, y'all saw that he was like, it's a no for me because my phone is antiquated or whatever the fuck. You kept talking about my phone, and I'm really a simple guy. I wanted to say at that point, because I said, yes, I'm curious, but I was really only being friendly. Anybody who knows me in real life knows that Spencer, as nice as he was, you know, as attractive as he is to other people, he would not have fit with me. Like, I'm too strong, too confident for him. Like, we would have went out and I would have been like, it was nice to meet you. Like, it was just really, I didn't want to embarrass him. But as you can see, I should have been like, hell no, you're lame, as T Barber's son would have said. Y'all know my type. Y'all know I like a little bit of a thug, a little bit of a hustler. Y'all know that he was definitely way square. First off, when we had like in between cutoff sets, and I'm shocked they didn't grab that, but in between like takes or whatever, because you're doing it over and over and over again. Like, it is organically how I felt, but sometimes they would probe you for a little bit of information. And the talent producers were like, have you done this before? Because we don't have to tell you shit. Like, you're really good at this. And I was really glad that they thought so highly of me. I really hope you guys can see me well. I don't have no other lights but this one light on, because like I told y'all, it's hot. And that noise is my air conditioning if you hear it. So, at one point in between the takes, I had said, they had asked me what I thought about him, right? And I said, oh, he was easy on the eyes. I mean, he's not a bad looking guy. He was easy on the eyes. And when we had went to a take, like cut it off, I thought about, they had been recording the entire time, even between, like, you know, when the producers are just talking to you or whatever. And I was like, I just want to tell him to sit up straight, like push it back in. I was like, okay. Because it's a pet peeve for me to see a tall man be slunched over. Really, that to me shows that you don't have much confidence. Okay, but that's just a pet peeve of mine. If you like dudes that slouch over, more power to you. That ain't for me. What's my type? You don't follow me in real life. Is this your first time here? I like men that are brilliant, but do have a little, you know, thug, a little hustler about them. I prefer one that's recovered. Look at her, reformed thug is her thought. Listen, hey Siobhan, hi cousin. Like, yeah, everybody knows that I have a type, but I would prefer, you know, of course, most women would love to be respected. My son is over here. I may invite him over, but he ain't got no shirt on. He talking about no, but he shows staring in my mouth. The 22-year-old, the 11-year-old, y'all know he just goes wherever it does, whatever, peeks in on occasion. Likes to be on here, but don't be. Anyway, so, the show. You mind putting this on the charger for me? So, the show. So I was really nervous about seeing myself on TV and how I appeared. The TV really does add 10 fucking pounds on you. And I was thinking to myself as I watched, because I'm critiquing myself, as I watched, I was thinking, could they not have got the angle from up underneath my chin? Like, I'm actually bigger now than I was because I've gained a little weight, you know, been living my best life these last couple weeks. So I've been eating everything, doing whatever. So thank you, thank you, Tequila. You love me, okay? In real life, you love me. But I know that I felt like I looked like a rhinoceros. Like, you know, very strong, which was fine. Very charged ahead, which is great. But I had a couple extra rolls that I would have wished we would have done something differently with. Like the double chin. Like I said, I'm bigger now than I was when I filmed that back in, was it end of June? In the end of June. That was quick for the show to come on, right? June, and we here in August, and my shit came on. What else? Spencer, y'all know he wasn't my type. Y'all know that he was not my type. And if you notice, okay, so let me say this, because I had a couple people who said to me, wow, you went right into the questions. Well, they asked that you don't do small talk, like, you know, oh, it's the weather is nice or whatever. Him saying you look nice was probably the only small talk that we had. They wanted you to get right into the questions. Like, what are your deal breakers? What they want, if you watch the show, I love you, T. Barber, thank you. If you watch the show, if you've watched it, because last week was the first week that it aired, you would have seen that everybody goes straight to it. They go, what, you know, some people be like, what are your favorite positions? If you watched it a couple times, what sign are you, to see if you're compatible. They want you to ask questions that you would have asked after you've been on a date with somebody for 20 minutes. Like, forget the how's the weather, you know, the what do you do for fun is good, but they want you to get right to the nitty gritty. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Though they didn't tell us that we were going to swap phones, they did tell us when the executive producer came to introduce himself to us, he did say to us that we would have an activity, an event, okay? How did you like it, Tequila? Did you enjoy it? I did not know that was on Snapchat. I love that. I watch it on Tuesdays. I watched it every week. Hell, you know, I'm not really good with Twitter, so I tried to tweet every time I see the episodes, just because. I know, I be all over the place. My alphabet soup is showing. Let me back up. So I had said something about Spencer when we had gotten off the stage, when he walked away, the episode after we finished taping and we were getting paid. We were signing the stuff out. When we walked out, he was like, after he told me it's a no, right? After he said it's a no, I mean, I think that he thought that I would say no because, as you saw, he thought I was judgmental. He thought I was probably a little pretentious. Really? That's what we doing?
You forgot. You were like crippin' out here.
You tripping.
You said crippin'? Yeah.
Y'all, that's royal. Y'all gonna see me go all mama ham on him in a minute.
You were like crippin'.
Y'all see I got my nails done, right? I got my nails fixed. So when we walked out, he number one said, well, can I follow you? No. First, he was like, he looked at me and he was like, it was a good show or whatever. I had fun. I said, oh, me too, because I didn't have any hard feelings. I was taken aback, like, my nigga, you wouldn't want to date me? Me? Like, all of this? Like, what? I was a little bit taken aback. Hey, Stasia. No judgment, just Virgo. Did you see the show, Stasia? Did you get a chance to pick it up and watch it? So when we walked out, he was like, are you an actor too? Bitch, I ain't no motherfucking actor. But that ain't what I said. What I said was, hey, Terry. What I said was, no, that was my real life. He was like, oh. So for me, with my analytical self, that was my three things. Analytical, resilient, and transparent. Oh, yeah, let me tell you, he did say something about Royal, called Royal the rapper. Said that Royal was, oh, this must be the real boo. He was not intuitive at all. So when he said that, and then he turned around and said, well, can we be Facebook friends? Can I follow you on Facebook? I was like, sure, no problem. Now, he just recently requested me on Facebook. I have not accepted his request yet because I just saw it the other day. And I have to, I'm trying to weigh whether or not I should be his friend on social media or not, because some of my people in my comments are dragging him for filth. Not really, but, really like he wasn't your type, no way, And I'm sure one of my homegirls was like, he wasn't your type anyway. He played for the team. I was like, oh God. I didn't pick up on that, but listen, I was there in the moment. So for those of you who did not see the show, he did. So what they did was they looked through, you get the phone. It's a no for me. Don't talk about my child. So we switch phones and you go through the phone. Okay, so if you did not see the show, it's okay, Stasia. I know you would have, Anna, if you could have found it. If you did not see the show, when we swapped phones, okay, when he went through my phone, here's the things that he saw. And I want to say, did he go first? He went first. Shit, I think he went first. Tequila, do you remember, was it him? He went first. He looked through my phone first? I want to say it don't matter. But when he looked, no, I looked through his phone first. I looked through his phone first. When he gave me his phone, it was one of them phones that you fucking get from like Walmart or the gas station. Like it was a burner phone, okay? Yeah, oh, he went first. It was like a burner phone. Oh, he went first, so let's go with him. Excuse me, let's go with him. So when he opened up my phone, it's a picture of me on the front of my phone. Let me show you what picture that he saw, because this is my phone. This is my real phone. The one I use, I do have more than one, but this is the one. Had I known, I would have took my fucking business phone. How about that? Had I known, I would have did the same thing he did and took my business phone. But then they would have looked through my social media and, and I do have like FaceTimes and shit. So, yeah, no. But, hold on. I'm trying to get y'all. This is what you see when you open up my phone, right? And I was like, see, that's what a phone's supposed to look like. But even though he went first, that's what a phone is supposed to look like. Or he went first, meaning his phone went first. Whatever. I was like, this is what a phone's supposed to look like. So I feel like they showed his first. So let me go back to him. All over the place? Yes, I am. Don't forget to hit the like button, that thumbs up button. So, I don't know that you liked it, in case you guys are just like trolling and looking because you know me in real life and you just want to see what I'm talking about, or because you miss me and you love me. You can still hit the like button. And I won't ever know that it was you that liked it, because you liked something, you didn't came up on here. So, okay, let me go back to his phone. So when he opened up, when I got his phone, it was one of them old, like a phone from, I don't know, shit. It's just one of them Walmart phones, right? When I opened his phone, all the shit was in Spanish. There was no numbers. There was no contacts. There was no gallery. I was like, okay, this isn't his real phone. It's got to be a trap phone. Either he's sneaking. You know what I'm saying? This is not a real, like, I understand that I look square and I'm sitting there and I'm very articulate and I speak very well. I'm representing me and my family, not to embarrass anybody that knows me very well, because I could be ghetto and I probably should have been doing all of that. But I didn't. An Obama phone. Yes, child, he had an Obama phone. And so he didn't have any contacts, any pictures, any nothing. It wasn't his real phone. It wasn't his real phone. And in the contacts, it said primary phone. Now, here's where I thought once after the fact, and my analytical brain kicked in. This is where, when he told me that he was an actor later, this is where it said to me that maybe his agent told him what it was about. You know what I'm saying? Where you're gonna swap phones. Or maybe it was a phone of somebody else's that he got. I don't know. But I felt like afterwards I felt betrayed. Because you can have my real life. A pocket rocket. Thank you. I look so pretty. Thank you. So I feel like, I was done a disservice. If he knew ahead of time, I can't prove it for sure, but everything for me leads up to it. And I feel like I was done a disservice because he knew what to expect. And even if I had known what to expect, I probably would not have deleted the stuff out of my phone because I would have forgotten. So I felt like I was done a disservice. And I'm not saying that these other people are actors or actresses. To me, everything they're doing seems real genuine. When I look back at my episode and I look at how Spencer was responding and how he like his confessional was, it did not seem authentic. You know what I'm saying? Where I felt like I was authentic, and you could really tell that when I was nervous, as one of my girlfriends said, she was like, you could tell in the beginning you were nervous. That I was nervous and that I was being my real authentic self. And so I really felt like I was done a disservice by him. I don't know if the show knew that he knew, but I feel like he knew. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that was their intent. I really think that they prefer you not to know, and that you to have the shock factor. And because a lot of these people are writers and bloggers and a lot of stuff, I just feel like they really want you to be your authentic self. And they give you this, when you sign this contract, it tells you all this stuff. We may show you in a bad light and you can't sue us and all this stuff. So they really would prefer you be yourself so that they can get good content. How else are they going to get ratings? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just felt like I was done a disservice. One thing they didn't show was that I did get to, he logged in, and hey D, I did get to see his Facebook, and on his Facebook I had said, though, wait, I'm confused by what he does. Are you a comedian? Are you an actor? Are you a detective? Like, I was confused. I did say he looked nice in a suit. I mean, so some stuff was removed, but because I guess the best part of it was that he had a trap phone. They knew that shit was janky. They knew it was old, couldn't turn it on. But then when he got to my phone, like I said, he saw my picture and called me narcissistic. Okay, I should have asked him, do you even know what narcissist means? Like, a narcissist is someone who is concerned about themselves and no one else. And I'm by far a narcissist. Yes, I do have, let me see if I can show y'all my gallery right now. I may not, because I may really have some scandalous photos. Okay, I can show you my gallery. Let me scoot up. So, you can't really see it. I don't need y'all pausing and slowing down and shit. Oh no, Terry, you can't chat? Why not? What's wrong? I didn't block you. Did somebody block Terry? Anna, did you block Terry? Go see if you can, see if there's something that happened and why he can't chat. Go out and come back in, Terry, and see if that'll help. So I just feel like, I also feel like they have you, I kept saying, kept trying to put my phone down. I should have been more aware and astute, even though I caught all the exits and knew where to go, because one of the producers was like, you're very aware of your surroundings. I said, yeah, I mean, all the stuff that goes on, you need to be aware of your surroundings and how to get out. And listen, I'm really from the hood, though. Like, really, really, really from the hood, though. So I know the importance of being able to make a quick exit and knowing how and where to be safe. So, listen, I should have told him that. I should have been like, well, I'm from the hood, and you really need to know what's going on around you so that you can go and leave when you need to, or if something's about to pop off, that you're aware. Like, I should have told it. That was just me and him talking, though. Nonetheless, they kept saying, I kept trying to put my phone up. And like the production assistant, she kept saying, oh no, you can take your phone with me. And I was like, well, I don't really have anywhere to put my phone. She was like, oh no, we'll hold it for you. I should have known that it was going to be something to do with my phone. And I did end up giving her hold it for me. But then when they told me, they brought that motherfucking phone right back to me, did they not? And they ask you to unlock your phone. So while I was looking through his phone, they had my phone. I gave them made up a code or whatever for them so that they can look in it. While I was looking, I feel like they kind of helped them. Like, they go and they look through your phone and they try and steer you. They let you go through the phone on your own, which is what I did. I didn't get much direction except for social media because, like I said, his phone was dry and dead. And at that point, I was like, he's definitely got secrets and shit. But I feel like they went, because who would go into your Amazon store? They went into my Amazon store and looked at my old orders. And in my old orders, y'all saw it, I had prebiotic vaginal supplements, okay? To help keep my vagina healthy. and to help, promote a balance because I work out, and if you're not careful, you get a lot of yeast infections and shit. So it was, so they saw that in there, and I'm sure because I wouldn't have normally gone in anyone's store. You go into people's, excuse me, you go into people's text messages, their gallery, you go into their social media, you do look at their browser history. His phone, you couldn't even, I don't even think the internet was on the fucking browser, like anybody. And maybe he didn't even own a phone. Y'all ever think about that? I thought about that. Maybe he's a struggling actor and they had to give him that phone. Ooh, that would be shady. They can't do that?
They wouldn't do that.
Why wouldn't they do that?
They probably, like, if he had an agent, they probably would have, like, told his agent.
I'm sure the agent, I think, me talking to Royal, I'm sure he had an agent. He was an actor. He's been on comedy. He did, Hey Tall Glass, it's on Fox. It's also a Snapchat show that comes on Tuesdays on Snapchat. You can find it on YouTube and look at old episodes, but not episodes that have been airing on Fox, if that makes sense. So it was a day. If you're just joining us, we're talking about Phone Swap, the show I was on this past Friday that my episode aired last Friday. So yeah, it was a blind date and you end up swapping phones and fucking people look through your phone. You see that shit on the screen. Everything that you're doing. Everything you're doing. When I was watching, I was like, damn, I know they crossed out, like they colored out the people's like names and stuff over here. I mean, pictures or whatever, but I knew whose pictures they were and they weren't as, fuzzy as I would have thought they would have been. And you could see all their names. So all my homegirls could see their names and shit up on the screen in the phone. Would I do it again, Terry? Absolutely, I would do it again. Absolutely, I would do it again. Would I try and delete stuff out my phone? Probably not. Because for me, like dating, you guys know, for me, if you ask me a question, you need to be prepared for the answer because I feel like we should be truthful, we should be honest, right? That's how I feel. So if you ask me a question, I'm gonna answer it as truthfully as possible. You ain't gotta go through my phone. Now, if you want to go through my phone, listen, because right now I'm single. You can go through my phone. And when I'm married, you can go through my phone. It ain't gonna be no shit unless you going back and looking while we was dating. Well, while we was dating, my nigga, I was single. You didn't step up. Me and my late husband had a big fight about that. Y'all acted. Let me see y'all talking. Let me see what y'all saying. Let me see. Keep it healthy. He was struggling, all right. He needed to come correct. Would you do it again? Who doesn't have a phone these days? Even if it's prepaid, you can get a smartphone. Absolutely, Dr. D. Absolutely. If he's an actor, then he knew exactly what his role was. It was, and honestly, when I look back at like he was a nice guy. I'm not bashing Spencer at all. I just think that he was a little more prepared than I was. I think that he's probably a nice guy and a genuine guy. Hey, boo. Hey, A. Marie. I feel like, what happened? We're going to be hot. Sometimes we have like little power surges. My son's over here like, don't tell nobody. My nigga, it's Sunday. The light people ain't coming to cut your bill off on a Sunday. Like, what is you embarrassed of? And even if they was, I would be like, y'all, my lights and shit is cut off. But y'all know that ain't what's happening in real life. It's just, oh no, not at all, because my light is still on. Come hit the power. See if maybe you need to reset the breaker outside. Yeah, I think he was an actor. These reality shows are so pseudo-reality. Absolutely. And then, so also, I want you to know, before, me and my mother went on a show called Head to Toe years ago. You might can find that on the internet. We went on a show, makeover show called Head to Toe. And they all coax you because they want a good show. They all try and lead you in the direction that you would want to go, that they would want you to go. They want to make sure that you give them the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't fault the show. I was a little naive, probably thinking that, excuse me, I was a little naive in thinking that maybe we would just be dating. I knew that there would be some plot twist, just not that one. Listen, T, you live in LA. You should have caught it on Friday at 11:30 p.m. on Fox, because can't nobody find it nowhere else. I'm going to try and keep y'all updated. Y'all can go follow Phone Swap on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Instagram, and maybe they'll have information or show stuff. Oh, are you in Indiana? Who? Are you in Indiana? I'm thinking that you somebody else. My bad. I know who you are now. I'm sorry. I'm thinking you Terry, and Terry was on here already. So I'm not sure. I'm sure. She's like, I have it recorded. I caught myself recording it on my Hulu, because I have Hulu. I don't have like cable or whatever. And the shit is saying it's not available. So I'm trying to wait and hope that it pops up. I would say the first place I would say is my nails, or my jumper, or my lipstick, Anna. Too much plug up. What else? Okay, so I think that I don't know what see, my alphabet soup is kicking in. Y'all don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. You're in here, just hit it real quick. I won't know it was you. He making fun of me. He making fun of me. I have a question, because I always got questions. You are okay. See, forget it. I don't know why I thought that you were here in California. I don't know why I thought you were here in California. Okay, so y'all tell me this. Would you switch phones with your date? Would you say, yes, Royal, I told Royal he can go in my room. Right? Go in my room where it's cool in my room and stuff, and he's sitting right here. But I did just tell him, he reading the book. He reading the book. He enlightening himself, making his third eye clearer. It need LASIK surgery, but he getting his third eye enhanced. Why every time I look down? Your thing, square tray Amazon order, and you may want to come look at this. He ordered something on my app. You would swap, T Barber? I mean, I look at all the ones that say Amazon or whatever. I would too. No, not on the date. CC says. Anna said the juicy stuff ain't in her phone, honey. The juicy stuff. And T says, hell no. I think most men would say no. Women are a little bit more transparent. I just feel like if we're honest about what we're doing and who we are, why the fuck wouldn't I trade my phone with you? Now, don't expect that don't nobody else want me. Even though I clown around and be like, ain't nobody checking for me, it's that ain't nobody of substance checking for me. That's what I should have said, was ain't nobody of substance checking for me, or only fuck boys have, at the time were checking for me. You understand what I'm saying? That's probably what I should have said, but I didn't. Because don't think because, it's just me and you, we dating and hanging out, if we just dating, please don't think that it ain't nobody else looking for me. Now, you got to do some things that's going to make me want to X everybody else out. Am I lying, ladies, or nah? See, the fact of the matter is, as women, we don't have to date a bunch of people. We don't have to. We can date one person, but what happens is when we date one person, he's dating several people, and we end up looking foolish because we wasn't the first choice. He chose and didn't choose you. What's in my phone is none of their concern, especially if it's not serious. That's okay, CC. I understand that too. But I'm willing to change phones. I would, because I don't keep text after the next day, and my little 32 gigabyte can't hold many pictures. Shay, that's my cousin, y'all. That's my cousin in real life. Shay Mason is my cousin in real life. Y'all show her some love. Like, that's my twin. If you follow me on Facebook, you would on Instagram. I don't know if no. I'm gonna put a picture of me and her up for her 40th birthday. in Vegas on my I am Talisa Rae account, because I got a personal account and I got my I am Talisa Rae account, and I don't normally put family and stuff on that account without their permission. Y'all, what's happening? What's happening? Let me see. I think I will trade my damn phone. Okay, A. Marie. I don't know why this won't stay in here. Yes, I don't have much to hide. But you know what I'm talking about, Dr. D. Like, let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. As women, we do sell ourselves short. We sell ourselves short because we don't date other people. You meet somebody today and he seems to have all the qualities that you like and the things about him you love, but he hasn't shown you really anything except for the superficial stuff, the surface stuff, and we end up looking stupid because we don't date nobody but you. That's how come when they be like, you acting crazy, because all of our time and energy and effort has been placed on this one particular man that may or may not have had the same goal as you. So your goal is to be in a relationship, a healthy, successful, committed relationship. And have you had that conversation with him? Because he probably does not want the same thing, or maybe he does. But if you don't have the conversation and he doesn't, then you end up looking stupid. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you're not about having fun too, and you vest yourself in something, you get fucked. Now, if we took the approach, but as women, it's hard because we are emotional creatures. Okay, as women, we love hard. We feel with all of our body, with our mind, the whole. Send your picture to your email, and it will free up your phone. Oh, that's a good idea. Look at that. But I want you to know, phone swap, they was looking through emails and shit too on people's phones. So I'm just saying, if we can't be, but if as women we would think along the lines, because there's nothing about us that can compete with a man that has the same logic as a man, where they are just logic, facts only. We work on emotion, though we are brilliant as fuck. And we can work on facts, but we do operate in the spiritual and, emotional. We do take into account everything, the connection, everything that you have with somebody. So you have to be a lot more careful. You do what, Dr. D? Oh, send the email, send your pictures to your email. So it's summertime. I know a lot of y'all having good fun. But when summer ends, then what? A lot of y'all have fun in the summer. Summer come and it's summertime fun. Then in the winter, y'all want a relationship. You can't have fun with your spouse during the summer. Y'all can't do fun things. I don't know. Y'all know I'm a little different. Y'all know I'm a little different. I'd rather know up front. I think my heart has been broken enough where I would rather know up front where I stand, where I can make a valid and informed choice about what I want to do. I don't want somebody making the choice for me either. You know what I'm saying? Let me make the choice for myself. Please and thank you. You got somebody, you seeing somebody? Let me know you seeing somebody. Are you in a committed relationship? Something different than having someone that you hang out with on occasion, that you're dating. Dating is different. As a matter of fact, let me say this. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, a male friend of mine, and we were talking about relationships. It wasn't like a heavy conversation, you know what I'm saying? My question was, what's waiting for you at home other than your children? And he was like, well, I do have a friend. So he made a very valid point that I couldn't help but agree with. He said, sometimes you're in a relationship and you don't even know you're in a relationship. And that's from a man's point of view. Ladies, I want you to know what he said. He said, sometimes we're in relationships and we didn't even know we were in a serious relationship. Y'all know what that means? That the conversation wasn't had, that We as women have attached ourselves and we start sleeping with them. And once we get an intimate connection, if you don't know how to be a thought, if you don't know how to be a thought, honey, and just take it for what it's worth, that hole over there, then you get emotionally connected. She want too much? Hell no. Is that what she want too much? Is that what you're saying, T? So it's almost like as a woman we make an assumption because we're hanging out a lot. You coming over to my house, honey. You getting all this goodness and mercy whenever you want it. Hell, motherfucking yeah, we in a relationship. That is exactly how most women think. Not all women, but most women think that once you consistently getting this cookie, you coming over my house, using up my electricity, I'm feeding you, we going out, you in here with my kids and shit, my nigga, you my man. Like, that's exactly how women think. And I personally feel like, when you started off as friends, I feel like, okay, we started off as friends and we hanging out and we have a good time. That's great. The moment me as a woman, I start feeling differently about you, the moment I start feeling differently either way, I don't like you, or I'm really digging you, and I really want to see where we're going, I think at that point, as a woman, we need to try and figure out how not to question it to run him off, but to ask, to get clarity. It's about what we doing. Like, if a man ain't doing what you want to do, if you hit him with, well, what we doing? What we doing? What is this? Where we going with this? If that's not what they want, baby, I'm telling you, they out of there. And that's probably for the better. But I also feel like a man that wants to be with you, that sees value in you, that knows that you're exceptional like we are, these phenomenal women that bring so much to them, they make it known. They make it known what it is. You're mine. They make it known that we're together. It ain't gonna be no question about it. So I don't know. I hate white stuff, so I feel like I got white stuff going to the corners of my mouth. I don't know what or how we can combat that as women. I don't have the answer for that. I don't have the answer for that. Kingston. I don't have the answer for that. All I know is that we need to be, as women, because that's who I'm speaking from. I'm a woman first, above all things. I'm a woman before I was a mother. I was a woman before I was a wife. I was a mother. You understand what I'm saying? I just feel like as women, we need to make sure that we know what the fuck we getting into. I'm looking like I lost that 7 pounds, though, that I had gained. Well, that was my phone swap experience, and then I fucking started going off on a tangent about some shit. Y'all know how I do. Y'all got any special plans? It's the new week. When y'all kids start back? Kingston starts back on Tuesday. What? This week he go half a day. Royal over there like, oh, you going to sleep? Okay, yeah, that's right. Let me see. What time is it? What time is it? Oh, it's 5 o'clock my time. I guess so. 8 o'clock y'all time. Y'all got to go to work. 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Y'all got to go to work? I put in work. Well, I got one more question. What did you, if any, let me see. I got to get ready for claws. And Insecure, girl, yeah. Insecure starts today? I'm already behind. I thought I watched Snowfall on Thursday. I did not watch Snowfall on Thursday. I gotta record Snowfall. I need to watch Claws. I fucking gotta watch The Real Housewives of Potomac. I owe 2 of those. And Insecure is coming on. Listen. It's a lot of work. Your girl's finna be super busy. So what we gonna start off with though? Claws. I wish that after it was over, that you guys were still up and we could live talk about it. But get busy watching. So I think the first thing comes on in an hour. I'm gonna charge my phones up really good so I can record, because I record from my phones, if you did not know. And then I'm gonna watch Insecure. Fuck me, y'all. Something got to get watched tomorrow while I'm at work. Probably Snowfall while I'm sitting at my desk. Oh, you see my face? Shit. Okay, y'all. Well, let me go prepare myself. When I come back, 8 o'clock. When I come back, I'll still have these same fucking clothes on, because I'll be recording both Insecure and Claws tonight, and I will be trying to put them both up. I will put Claws up first because it is the finale. Who trying to share HBO? Who trying to share that HBO login? Absolutely. Let me tell you what I do. I use my brothers, my baby Jay, my baby brother. I was like, yo, let me have your login for cable. Let me have your login so I can watch my shows. So I can watch Power. So I can watch now Instagram messages. I'm all for it. Okay, y'all, I'm getting out of here. Hey Marie, you love my head wrap? Listen, this is my favorite. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. This is a pair of leggings. This is a pair of leggings, okay? A pair of old leggings that are too big for me, that I use and wrap up. You see that? I need to put, it's hot. Okay. It ain't on there good, but you get the picture. It'll be fixed again in a minute. Right? Isn't that dope? So get you some. See, because the elastic of the pants make it stay, you know, because you really want your head wrap to stay under your ears for the right look. Because above your ears, you be looking like you ain't got no edges, and you got good edges. I know I got good edges. So, okay, y'all, I'm out of here. I love you in real life. Hugs and kisses and lots of love. I'll see you on the next video.